Assalamualaikum and selamat sejahtera. So today I'm going to present you about business cycle. So the definition of business cycle means regular fluctuation in economic activity in an economy as a whole. So the term of cycle refers to economic-wide fluctuation in production or economic activity particular with regard to national income, employment and output over several months or years. That means the term cycles means the activity economic refers to a whole country, not just one, but a whole country. And then the particular with regards to national income, employment and output over several months or year means the fluctuation up and down in economy refers from national income, employment and output. So next we have, how does the change in unemployment rate relate to business cycle? The change in unemployment rate does relate to business cycle by with unemployment rate itself. So unemployment rate increase during business cycle recession and decrease during business cycle expansion, means recoveries. So that show the unemployment rate itself affects the terms of business cycle. So if unemployment rate are high, that's mean people have no job. When people have no job, the demand on the market decrease because no people have no job, so people have no income. When people have no income, they can't buy anything. Therefore, the sales will drop, and it will lead to the business cycle to recession. So next, can the unemployment rate become zero? The answer is can't, cannot, and no. Why? Because there will be some unemployment when there is change of a job, or while a worker wait for better jobs or better opportunities, or they will wait for the dream jobs. So there are also cyclical unemployment that make unemployment rate can never become zero because of cyclical unemployment. So first, we have structural unemployment. Structural unemployment occurs when a worker's skill no longer match any business need. For example, when a workers are being replaced by the machine or robots. So they will have no job because the machine and the robots are being replaced. They replace them, so they have no job and they are in unemployment. So the second one, we have seasonal unemployment, is when there is no work because of weather or time condition. That means we follow the seasonal. For example, when fisherman who is unable to catch fish in winter or in rainy weather. So that's all for me. Thanks for watching. I will pass to my next friend. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Karyakuan bin Muhammad Nizam. My ID number is MDB20110003. So today I will discuss about character of business circle. So the business circle is occurred greatly in wave like a fashion with a varying magnitude affecting not only entire economy or of the country, but also making the impact on economy of other country. Let us discuss a feature or characteristic in detail. So number one, business circle occurred periodically. So the business circle occurred periodically in regular fashion. This means the prosperity and depression will be occurring alternately, but they need not only uniformity in event in and magnitude through the general structure, or different circle may be the same if perfect rhythm in the character. So move on. So number two is all embracing. So the business circle imply the prosperity of discretionary effect On the other will be the effective or industry in the entire economy, and also affect the economy of other country. International in character, the Great Depression of 1999 is the example of this. Okay, let's move on to number 3. So business cycle is wave-like. The business cycle will have a set pattern of movement which is analog to the wave. Rising the price and production, employment, and the prosperity will become the feature of the upward movement, and falling price, unemployment will become the feature of the downward movement. So let's move on to number 4. Process of business cycle is cumulative and the self reinforcing. So forgive me, self-reinforcing. So the upward movement and downward movement accumulate their process. When come the upward movement start, they create the future movement in the same direction, like that. By feeding on himself, this movement will preside till the force accumulate to alter the direction and create the downward movement. So when the downward movement start, the price in the same direction, leading on worse depression and stagnation till receive gain upward movement. So let's move on. The circle will be similar but not identical. So the different circle and the wave in the business circle will be similar in the general feature, but they're not identical in all respect. I think that's it from me. Thank you very much for watching this video. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mirza Zakir bin Muhammad Dawa. My ID number is MDB20111001. Today I'm going to explain about the phase of the business cycle. First, you have to know about the 4 phases of the business cycle. The first one is the peak, the second one is recession, the third one is trough, and the fourth one is the recovery. As you can see here, this is the table of the business cycle. When the business cycle reaches the peak phase, there is an expansion of the output, income, employment, prices, and the profit. There is also a rise in the standard of the living. This period also termed as the prosperity phase, and some of the features are high level of output and trade, high level in effective demand, rising of interest rate, and inflation. For the second phase, we call it as a recession. Recession is the turning point from the prosperity to deflation. During a recession period, the economic activities are slowed down. When demand starts falling, the overproduction and the futures investment plan are also given up. After that, people start losing their jobs. The increase in the unemployment caused a sharp decline in the income and the aggregate demand. Generally, the recession period only lasts for a short period. The third period, which is trough, is the bottom period of the recession. During this time, the economic slowdown continues spiral over an extended period of time. There is continuous decrease of output, income, employment, profit, and prices. And some of the features of the trough are fall in volume of output and trade, fall in income, and rise in unemployment, fall in interest rate, and deflation. For the last phase, which is the turning point from the depression to expansion, we call it as a recovery phase. During this period, there are expansion and rise in economic activities. When the demand starts rising, there is increase in the production, and this causes increase in the investment. After that, there is a steady rise in the income, output, employment, prices, and profit. For the conclusion of the business cycle, we all can see that there is inflation in the prosperity and expansionary phase, and during the contraction and the deflation phase, there is a deflation. So that's all from me. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Wan Muhammad Akmal bin Wan Osman. I'm from DBS 3A and my ID number is 20111010. My part is how do I expect the global to be after the pandemic COVID-19? The COVID-19 viral pandemic continues to be a highly personal individual experience that is also an unprecedented globally shared phenomenon with wide range repercussions. The pandemic has disrupted life across all the countries and communities and had negatively affected global economic growth in 2020. As some developed economies start recovering, central bank and national government are considering the impact in monetary and fiscal support due to concern over potential inflationary pressures, weigh against the prospect of slowing the pace of the recovery. These concerns are being affected by the emergence of new disease variant and rolling pandemic hotspot. The expectation in global to be after the pandemic may change, especially in the airline economies. This is due to the most of the organization put on hold on the business travel and only practicing work remotely. All the meeting will be done on virtually instead of attending it by themselves. As a result, airline business will decrease and it's hard to survive in new era. But it is different in e-commercial as it highly became a demand in the market, especially after the pandemic. Most of the people feel that e-commercial business become more convenient rather than working in the office. This is due to digital channel have been widely used after the pandemic happened. The digital channel are becoming an important medium throughout the society as every information can be get in this channel. As the pandemic hit globally, many things have been changed for the people and the organization or to survive. In the beginning, it looks like difficult, but as time goes by, most of them can adapt with this environment. Reduced cash flow. Often small to medium business don't have big cash reserve as we know when pandemic going no money come in. It quickly goes to paying bill and other expenses. In a recession, consumers tend to spend less and may delay purchases or payments, which could have a ripple effect on your business, cash flow, and financial commitment. More than 30,000 small and medium-sized enterprises have closed shop since the movement control order was implemented in March. This photo for when the business cannot open. When open, then where can the SME get the money? They also cannot to invest with everything. Unemployment. I think after so long this pandemic happened, a lot of people have no job and they are willing to work seeking for work. The rate of unemployment will increase when there is a decline in the economy. I have made some research about the current rate of unemployment, and based on the finding, I realized that unemployment rate in June 2021 has climbed to 4.8% from May 2021 4.5%. From this, if the government never takes serious about this issue, it is expected that the unemployment rate will continuously increase month by month. This situation happened because SME cannot pay them properly, so the SME have to quit them or force them to leave their job. Okay, this is a photo. So that's all from me. Thank you and assalamualaikum. Hope you guys enjoy my presentation. Okay, bye bye.